Carrier Company offers a wide range of containers that are UN rated.
The United Nations created a set of standards for the transport of hazardous materials in packaging. Any form of packaging, it can be plastic, steel, fiber, glass, any one of those forms.
Such as drums, plastic and steel pails, jerry cans, and boxes.
The rating is made up of a series of numbers and letters that a container manufacturer has to show on their container as to what they certify to.
Some of the hazardous classes include, but are not limited to, explosives, gases, flammable liquids, flammable solids, oxidizers, organic peroxides, toxic materials, infectious substances, radioactive materials, and corrosives.
Flammable materials, liquids or solids, or corrosive. Those are the two most common hazard classes for UN certified packages. There are others, but generally speaking, the containers that we supply are meant for flammable and corrosive products.
UN ratings do not indicate chemical compatibility, they only reflect performance tests.
The UN rating mark that is required by a manufacturer of a container to apply to his container is made up of a description of the container as well as the requirements to certify for the product that you're packaging in it. For example, a perfect example would be a 1H1Y1.8 40 container.
The first number in the code tells you the type of container.
1H would mean round plastic. The third digit, which is a 1, would designate tight head. Y1.8, the Y is packing group Y, which is a medium hazard level. And again, as the filler of the container, you have to determine what hazard level your product falls under. Y again meaning medium level hazard.
Packaging group 1 has the greatest danger and has the highest hazardous level. Packaging group 2 has medium danger, which has medium hazardous level. And packaging group 3 is the lowest in danger, which has minor hazardous level.
The next number is related to specific gravity of your product. For example, 1.5, let's say. That has to do with the density of your product, and if the package is certified to 1.5, then your product cannot exceed a specific gravity of 1.5. So it has to fall below that number. The last number is a vapor pressure measurement. It's measured in kPa or kilopascals, and that has to do, generally speaking, for customers that are going to be shipping via air. In air transportation, you really need to know what kind of vapor pressure requirements are necessary for your product and that your product is in the properly marked container.
The difference between UN and non-rated UN containers is that the UN rated containers have been certified and tested by regulations set on by the United Nations.
Those particular packages might be the same or similar to one used for transport of hazardous materials. It's just that products that are not regulated don't have to be in a UN regulated and certified package. So there's no special testing done under the UN standards for those containers.
Some of the tests required for UN rating include the drop test, hydrostatic test, leak-proofness, stack compression test, and vibration test.
Any certified container must be properly marked. And when it comes to steel packaging, the common way to mark a container is through an inkjet process, and it's applied to the side of the container down near the bottom. In plastic, it's going to be part of the mold. So you'll see the UN designation or mark on an open-head plastic pail, for example. It'll be on the lid as well on the bottom of the container. And on a tight-headed, generally you'll see it on the top of the container, but it might be on the bottom as well.
UN markings tell shippers that the package is hazardous and to what level it is tested.
The DOT in the United States monitors the packaging and the certification of packaging.
Ultimately, a manufacturer of the regulated hazardous material is the one who determines what regulatory code you need.
And if you need advice on what you need for your special requirement, there are people here at the Carey Company that are well-versed in these areas that can offer assistance to you.